Sales is one of my favorite parts about business because I love people and I love psychology, and sales truly is social psychology and social intelligence. And so, a big key to sales is getting somebody to trust you and feel comfortable with you to therefore spend their money with you, right? I will say that when it comes to exchanges of money, for the most part, someone's going to give somebody or something money that they find value in and that they trust is going to give them the return that they're looking for the money that they're spending. Let's say someone called us for a outdoor living project. Number one, being quick, right, and being very clear is going to provide trust. A second thing is going to be showing them projects that we've already completed, right? So it says, hey, we've worked with somebody else, we've delivered a really great product for that client for the money that they spent, we can do it for you. And that also shows trust. Outside of that, one of the biggest and the best things you can do is to bring them out to an actual project you're working on, right? So they can see firsthand. So that also kind of shows them that, hey, here's something that we're doing on another piece of property, we could do it on yours, but also it's going to be visually inspiring and stimulating and get them a little bit excited, therefore probably speeding up that sales process. And so again, being quick with response, being clear with response, being a genuine person and being fun to be around and being happy, all those ways are something that you can do to gain trust with the client to hopefully close the sale. One of the keys to sales and where the money actually is in the follow-up. To give you an example, we have a project that we're working on right now, and I think it's gonna, at the end of the day, be about $65,000 that I followed up with for over a year. So when we first got together, we had consultations, sent quotes, went back and forth and followed up. He eventually said, hey, I've got someone that's also gonna come out here and take a look. I've got a buddy of mine that's in contracting that I'm gonna get some idea to make sure the numbers are straight. I said, okay, a couple months went by. I continue to follow up at least probably once a month, whether that's by text, whether that's by email or phone call, because I knew that he liked working with me and that I didn't want that opportunity to disappear. So I'm going to take the responsibility of making sure that I hold on to it and continue to go after that client to hopefully stay connected. Therefore, when it's actually time and they're ready to pull the trigger, I'm right there in front of them. Right? Because most often if you don't follow up and you just let it die, they're going to sit, they're going to chill, but eventually it's going to come back to the forefront of their mind. They're going to want to do the project. And if you didn't follow up and you're not right there in front of their email, their text, most likely you're just going to go back to Google, search another company, find somebody else, and go back down that same process. You've already put in the legwork. You've already met with the client. You've already talked to them. You might have already sent quotes. So why not do the little effort of continuing to follow up with them to get that client back and when they're ready to close and make the sale. Once a sale is made and the project is underway, it is super key to not just let it get passed off to your operations. My recommendation for any salesperson or anybody doing business development, that once they've actually made the commitment to you and decided to work with you and the company, that you actually stay involved. Don't get in the way of the great people that are making sure to deliver the product to them, but just stay connected with them to make sure that they're happy. If they have anything to say, just relay that back to operations, but ultimately just staying checked in and being a genuine person. Because if you're gonna make a sale for a product, you need to stand behind that product, which means you need to be with them through the process to make sure they enjoy it and they get what you sold to them. If you wanna be seen as a good person in business, then you're gonna continue to follow up with that client, not just from the sale, but through delivering the product or service, and then after that product or service has been delivered to make sure that they are enjoying it.